Hey YouTube, it's jurracmaster, and this is finally my new Evol deck with the new stuff from Order of Chaos. I just completed it today, which would be Saturday, around the time the video was posted, 28th or something like that, January. So it's a pretty good build. I just went undefeated at my locals with it. Won all of my duels. It was only a 4-round locals. I kind of have a somewhat small locals. So I'll get right into this deck and explain it a little bit when I'm done. So first off are the monsters. I have, hang on, I have bad lighting in here too. Yeah. Alright, I have 3 evo-force Serato, 2 evo-force Diplo, 3 evo-force Volcano, 2 evo-force Elias, and now onto the Evol tiles. 3 Evol tile Westlow, 3 Evol tile Najasho, and 1 Evol tile Casenario. Now just the 2 support monsters for the deck are 1 Sangin and 1 Grand Mole. So I believe that's a total of 19 monsters. Let's see. Spells, I've got 3 evo-force, 3 Forbidden Lance, 2 Pot of Duality, 1 Pot of Avarice, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control, 2 Enemy Controller, and that does it for the spells. Somewhere between 14 and 16 spells, I think. And finally, I've got the traps. Not too many of these. I think there's 8. I've got Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warning, 2 Deprison, Mirror Force, and 2 Call of the Haunted. So that's what I've got for this deck. It did very well today. The evo-force Najasho play is amazing, as I expected it to be and was happy about. So I'm just going to go on to the extra deck. I'm not going to put a side deck on this one. I didn't have a side deck at my locals today, and I did fine. So let's just get on with this. The side deck could basically be the same as my old side deck for anyone that really needs one in the old Evol deck. I've got 3 Logia, 2 Dolka, 2 Solda, 1 Zenmeister, 2 Utopia, 1 Utopia Ray, 1 Giga Brilliant, 1 Leviair, 1 Leviathan, and 1 Zenmains. So that's basically what I ran today at my locals, and it did pretty well, considering I won all my duels. A few of them were close, a few comebacks in there. Like, one guy had a Trish and a Cataster out on me when I had absolutely nothing, quite honestly. So I stalled with Utopia and was able to Monster Reborn his Chaos Sorcerer, remove from play Trish, and he booked the Sorcerer the next turn and killed it with Cataster. So I ended up having to play Solda. The only reason I bring this up is because Solda does get around Cataster. It's one of the easiest ways for me to get around it in this deck. So now on to some of the essential plays of this deck. What really made this deck a lot better now, as opposed to before, is basically evo-force. I'll get into what that does in a minute. I changed where my camera is today, so there's kind of more lighting issues right now. So those two cards are basically the main engine of this deck right now. You don't have to use them together, but they really work well together. So basically what Najasho does is when he's tributed, you special summon a Evol monster from your deck. And it obviously gets its effect. evo-force tributes an evil tile to special summon an Evol from the deck. And that Evol also gets its effect. So basically, this play lets you go into any one of your exceeds. You can go into two of these and bring out two level 4s from hand or something and make a rank 4 and a rank 6. You could also go into two of these, bring back two from grave, for example these two, and trying to keep it out of the glare, but it's going off the camera. These two and make two rank 4s. You could do a combination. Say you have one of these in hand, you go into one of these, bring this out, one of these, special summon. Lots of different combinations that basically, if you use these two together, will get you at least one of your Evolzars, if not two. So, for reference, the Evolzars, which are in the glare, Logia, Solda, and Dolka, all right there. You get potentially two, definitely one. Really good combos. Or one time today, my first play was evo-force Najasho into two Seratos. Very good move on against a deck that you don't know how to play against. Gets you two 2100 beaters. This was the first turn of the duel. I had two evo-forces and two Najashos in hand first turn, so I could afford to potentially lose these two, which I actually kind of wanted to either lose them or just be able to use their effects and get Westlows. But if I had lost them, basically my next play was the other Najasho and other evo-force into two Volcanos to grab these two back and exceed. So that works out pretty well. This deck does a lot of nice plays now, and I hope you guys enjoy this deck. I know it was a lot of fun for me. It's a really good deck, and I do now want to move into a little bit of a talking about some other stuff other than just the deck. First off, I want to apologize for not getting up that Duel 3 video. It's just not uploading for whatever reason. It just keeps jumping from, a reasonable upload time to like 2,000 minutes and just never finishing. It just keeps going up instead of down as to how long it's going to finish in. So I'm going to try to remake that, the commentary on it, and maybe save it as a smaller file, and hopefully that'll work better for me. So, another thing I want to mention, Lord Solar 6075. Once again, I kind of talked with him about this deck. We bounce ideas back and forth a lot, and we work on this stuff together. So I wanted to mention him and tell you guys to go check out his channel. I will try to leave a link in the description down there. So go ahead and check him out, guys, and yeah, he does this deck, and his deck build is very similar to mine. They were actually really astonishingly similar, partly because we bounce ideas off of each other, and partly just because, if you build a good deck that plays Evols in the way that we both play, it's going to be something similar to these. He has a few changes in his as opposed to mine, but I found that my build works very well for me, and I'm sure his works really well for him, so I guess it's just playstyle differences. So go ahead and check his out for a little bit of variety. I will be posting different types of Evol decks, and I will be posting some more Jurrac Evol updates, that being the mix of the two decks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm really sorry for not putting up many videos recently. I've been really busy. this is the wrestling season and I wrestle, so I want to apologize for that. I haven't had too much time to do videos, and that's also because I haven't had time to go to my locals, which is the only time I really get cards. And without any new cards, I can't really put up much new content. So I've been working on getting this stuff for you. I've got plenty of videos that I can make now that I've got this stuff. I've got a few other things I've been requested to do, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I post in the future, and I really do hope you enjoyed this one. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day.